Just get the mood. Yeah, like
Get-
the feng shui going, you know?
Give Tylenol, please.
Okay.
Did you say why?
No, I said okay.
Oh. Sorry, the radio's god awful loud.
There you go.
Thank you.
Also, I'm cautious.
Cautious.
The person over there, he keeps following me and texting me, and it's actually turning into quite stalkerish behavior.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna question Barb right now. Who is he?
His name's James. But let me.
Yes, old man.
It's your grandma.
Oh my god.
Sorry, mommy?
Amanda, you can come on
Mommy?
in.
Sorry?
Things like he sends things. He sent me, "You have a good night, hugs and kisses." He wants me on his ice contacts. He wants to hang out, and I've said I don't know him, and then he keeps revealing information, and it's getting very stalkerish. And then he's just followed me in and out. Like, I moved away so that he wouldn't follow me in the courtroom, and he's just followed me completely out here.
That is very weird. I don't like it.
No, neither do I.
Don't pee on call.
What's his last name?
I don't know.
Okay.
Call.
Hola.
Hola.
Yeah.
Are you working this too, Mom?
Carl!
No, I'm here because I needed Tylenol for Aya, and now I'm dealing with the situation for Aya.
Oh, okay. I'll go away.
Wait, no, you can come back. Because it'd be good to have more than one person know about this, since you... You want to tell her she's asked for Alfred?
You can tell her.
The guy you were just speaking to, his name's
Amanda.
James. He's been exhibiting some stalkerish behavior towards Aya. Such as following her around, asking or telling her he wants her to be on her ice contacts.
James who?
We don't know his last name. What's his number? Do you have his number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got his. All right, near. We'll see if this is it. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm
Give
ready.
me a moment.
551
Yes, that's him.
3218.
Yep, that's him.
What's the last name?
Bond. I fucking hate it here.
Do
James
I hear
Bond.
25,000?
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
30,000,
But he sent me
Does
things like
not-
he sent me things like hugs and kisses, and
He's sent like he's sent like 3 texts today wanting ride-alongs. And he just pulled me aside asking if I was gonna be here the whole time so I can take him on a ride-along.
Okay, first person, come on out.
Wish I told him to stop the shift command, depending on how the calls are that day, or how many are on staff.
The Chief Justice needed to think about your situation.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm next.
Alright, I'm gonna get in there and do bailiff stuff.
Okay, I'll ask while I'm up there.
If you need anything else, let me know. Because it sounds like they're starting.
Go ahead.
Next question. How much pillbox costs?
Okay, well, you just let me know if you need me anywhere and I'll be there. You know that, right?
yeah, I do. I'm
It's
just
more
really
clothes,
uncomfortable.
Let's find out.
I know.
I'll give you 25K.
Since Rachel's here, I'm sure she'll let you sit up there.
Pillbox's lawyer.
I'll give you
If you're staying for
2.5
open
million.
court.
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
To the second question. What's
Listen.
your phone number?
The bandits can just.
Oh,
Never mind.
The bidding over pillbox.
747-3. I'm gonna spell Piper.
Up this whole
Courtroom, how's your number now?
Goddamn.
Yeah, but Byron's.
Probably would not mind if you all had her phone number.
Come on.
Yeah, I post it out on Twitter all the time. You can talk to me. I'm a lawyer. I'm a realtor. You know, I can give good advice.
Where's Byron?
Yeah, that's why I got her phone number.
Damn, girl, you shit with that ass.
What?
So she doesn't have to deal with the potential stalker.
What is going on?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because she usually does it without asking if Byron and Rachel here.
You what?
With them not here yet.
No, I didn't. I
Yes,
just
you
was standing here.
Okay.
You did it!
You're good. You can stick up here.
Thank you.
Hi, Rizzo.
Oh my god.
Oh, Maria, will you make sure that they know about our contempt of court charges right now?
Will do. I also
All right.
posted signs on the doors.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
I mean, I could just yell, everyone shut the fuck up before you get contempt. Or just do it the other way.
Well, it's starting off at 25,000, Rizzo, and it's doubling each time.
Ooh, ain't that fucking cute, night?
All right, contempt of court
I love
charges
you.
today start at 25K and double for each one.
That's
This includes
about
for a
the
mess.
fifth time we've heard it.
I was just asked to read it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make it 50K.
Who made you repeat it? Who made you repeat that?
Somebody at the table.
Cool, so I'm throwing a piece of paper at their head.
You okay, by the way, Becky?
I would recommend it.
Throwing a piece of paper. Somebody give me a straw so I can spit a spitball.
I will eat your spitball lunchbox. Blech.
Fuck, you're right.
Rizzo.
I didn't see you sitting there. Do you want me to bill you since you're here? Can I see you?
Hmm?
Do you want me to bill you since I'm probably not gonna see you tomorrow?
Okay, yeah, do that.
You act like I don't work.
I hope you get it and not Becky.
He's been begging for ride-alongs and stuff like that all day on text and stuff and calls.
I got it. I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I'll mark that you
I don't
paid.
want you to take them.
Okay, I have open court business. Excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, pardon, excuse me. That's okay, thick thighs save lives.
So that's just, I'm trying to tell you who to keep an eye out for.
All right, I'm gonna do my marriage license, please. Sadly, Kiara couldn't make it.
Okay, well, let's see here. Oh,
That that affirmation form.
Is from Kiara. She just sent it to me.
This you know, this is definitely going to be something she's here for. I cannot approve this.
yep, I have to second that.
Well, she's been very busy. She's back home tending to a boar farm.
I almost kind of want to question the validity of this document because this could be considered forgery.
She sent it to me.
Last time I saw oh, you sure can. It's on the civil suit docket. I mean, this may be a legal charge if the SAS want to look into this further.
I had nothing to do with it.
You'd be looking at docket number ML-103-12021-A.
You just said the whole alphabet. What section is that?
It's in the civil court docket.
Oh my god, Becky, just... Never mind.
It's the marriage license request for Ciara Reed and Chrissy May.
It's Kiara.
Okay, Kiara.
Keanu Reeves.
I don't know how a C is a K, but
Okay, I'm gonna start calling you Becky.
it's Becky. There's a Y. There's no H.
Okay, Becky.
You just approved my marriage license, so I'm married.
This we would have to have the other party here to confirm that this is actually their document that they wrote.
Yeah, I mean it says right there. It has her name.
And again, we still need the other party here.
What?
Uh-huh, you see it now.
What the fuck did she use?
What
an
the
Expo
fuck is
Did
this?
she use a fucking Excel marker to write that?
Look, my wife is very special, okay? I don't judge your fucking handwriting.
Clearly missing something.
I need to change now.
Man, fuck this.
Does anybody else have anything for the open court before we discuss the court case on the docket for today? Counselor Nunez, do you have something?
Alright, so how about instead of only one party of a marriage license, how about we have no parties of the marriage license being here?
Why would we do that? So that way anybody could be married and not even know they're married? No, negative.
Okay, listen. They live a very upside down lifestyle.
And they're not gonna get married. Simple as.
Yeah. Yep. So regrettably, until both parties can be present to profess their love to one another in front of the either an arbiter or a justice, we can't approve it.
You can try to set up a scheduled time with an arbiter or justice that could be around in those hours.
Yeah, we are not monsters. If they cannot make open court, a potential arbiter or justice can, be reached out to and see if they can do it outside of open court.
So should
I
I
do
just
warn you though, darling. I am quite ugly at wrong times of the day.
wait? So are you saying I could have just emailed you last night to come down to the church?
I mean,
we do
potentially,
prefer that
yes.
you contact the entire group of us directly, and then whoever's free will try and make. We do. It's better that way.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I have witnesses to the paperwork being signed too?
Nope. Still got to talk to the two parties.
That's it, because Pastor Dudley was there. So
Wait, I gotta go back on patrol.
okay.
You need both parties.
One of them said they were gonna make it, and they didn't. So
Well, you'd still need both. So
one of
your
them
best
wouldn't have
bet's
done
to
much.
find a time for them and see if it can fit within any arbiters or justices' times.
Yes,
If they're definitely upside down, I definitely can make early mornings for EST, so I might be able to align with them. You just need to let me know the night before.
okay. They said they might make it Saturday. I don't know.
I mean that we can do it then too, because there's open court then.
I think I'll be out of town Saturday though. So could they?
That's if you're not there though, we can still talk with them.
Okay.
Yeah, we can still do it.
Okay.
Because, it's,
Okay.
Here's the thing, Council Nunes, what you can always do, and this is something for the future. If you ever are trying to provide a court docket that you cannot make, you can reach out to other lawyers and say, hey, will you please present this for me in open court? I will not be there on, Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, or if it's on Wednesday.
Or actually, what's the time for Saturday?
3 p.m. Eastern Los Santos time.
if one more person asks when open court is, when it's literally advertised everywhere.
I know.
They
I
always
understand
do.
maybe Wednesdays are messed up, but
listen, this is my chowder brain. Okay, I'm tired. All right, listen. I knew, and once you said it, I knew it was 3 o'clock, and I'll be able to make it. I think so. Actually, we're good.
This is likely circular now. So if you want to step down, Councillor, we're going to get going on this court trial.
Ooh, spicy. Let's have some fun, people.
you should look at the email I just sent all the justices.
One moment.
I mean, now we're.
I can't.
Wait, where's the affirmation? 1 second.
You guys are all way down there for me.
Let me stand up. There we go.
Stop clapping.
Aaron, were you able to find out anything for Ian from Interstellar?
So basically, no, I did not remember to look into that.
Chief Justice, if I could get you to take a quick look at the docket and the marriage proposal between Kiara Reed and Chrissy May, and if you want to take a quick look at Trooper Reed's
I think it's fine. I think she just used the expo
affirmation.
marker. I think she just used an expo marker. I think it's perfectly fine.
It's literally imposed over other information on that document.
I think it's fine. I mean, like not fine, but like it's pretty funny.
It's funny, but it definitely won't get accepted.
Wait, it won't get accepted? What? What? I don't.
Because it's on top of another affirmation.
Which is basically saying that this looks like a forgery. If I'm.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Trooper Reed, are you in the building?
No, she's not.
actually on the phone with me right now.
If you look at under it, it's Chrissy May's affirmation.
Do you want me to here? Let me put it on speakerphone. Yeah, hold on. Let me hold this
Chrissy,
up.
did you forge this?
Hey, it's Kiara.
No.
I just want to know if the papers went or not.
Yeah.
No,
I'm very
this
confused.
is a
No,
falsified
I literally
document.
see Boogie's
No.
mouth moving.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna do a trial now, and I'm gonna make a few points of reference in case people didn't read recent things in regards to court etiquette. Going forward, we are going to be very strict on things like masks, behavior, anything like that. Troopers who are in the room are deputized to immediately contempt people once I've said to, for minimum values of $25,000 is my call today. So I suggest that people don't speak and interrupt others that are going on. If the parties want to make their way to the benches.
After the contempt charges, if you need to buy a car, let me know.
Sure.
Guys, I don't know what's going on, but it really smells in this corner. Please. Tarts, come here.
It's fucking disgusting.
Oh god.
I'm sorry that I stink because my wife died, okay?
Fine.
Oh my god, quit blaming it on your wife dying.
Okay, I'm going to call this court to order. We're going to have a look at CV 2021 1102A. That's going to be Kylie Brentwood versus Victoria Grimm. If I could get the plaintiff giving us their name first, please.
Kylie Brentwood.
And the defense.
I am representing the defendant. I am Amanda Smith-Rains, and the defendant is...
Amanda, are you shouting?
Please. No, I'm Amanda Smith-Rains, defending.
Victoria Grimm.
Excellent. So what we're going to start with now is we're going to do a little bit of the pre right away, and we're just going to see if any of the evidence that's been entered in the defense has an issue with.
Yes, I have an issue with testimonies for the police reports, as I have gone down to MRPD to see if there was any police report filed, and they have no record of any police reports being filed. I, in fact, talked to Trooper Shahar Amin, and there is no such report filed. So I would like those stricken from the record, please.
Understood. And I did forget an important part. Justice James Phillips will be presiding over this, along with Arbiter Becky Savage to my left. Are you sitting on this too? I can't remember.
Your Honor, if I may.
And also Arbiter Piper Noel. Yes, please, Councillor.
So I had given a testimony over to Miss Brentwood regarding the calls to the police line regarding her car being stolen.
Those were never entered into evidence.
I'm aware, hence why I'm here instead of where I need to be.
Understood. All right, thank you, Trooper.
I'm going to give the defense a copy, and then I need the poll.
Okay. Councillor, do you have a defense to this?
Can I interject?
That's why I'm asking. Do you have a defense to this?
The police reports were both filed, and they were filed to Miss Delinda, as she stands right next to me. And I remember this vividly.
It still was not filed within the time frame, so I still would that the police
This
reports
was filed the day of.
Can you please stop interrupting me?
Yes, if we can go one at a time, please. No interruptions. Thank you.
I still wish that since the actual police report was not submitted on the docket, that from Miss Delinda, that the two incident reports from Miss Quinn or Mr. Quinn and Miss Brentwood be stricken from the record.
Hey, do you have anything further?
They were both submitted, and they were submitted the day of, and they're in the case, and that's it. That's final. Like, if I give them to an officer, that's completely out of my hands at that point.
Well,
I gave the report the day of, and it was given to PD.
Okay, and can you tell me why anything from the police is not on the docket from yourself, like a follow-up that you've done?
Because the police don't directly reach out for follow-up, especially because I'm not pressing criminal charges. This is a civil suit, which is why I did my police report, and then I decided, you know, because I don't want to sit there and wait for an investigation, and it's not going to help seeing her in jail anyways, to pursue the civil suit route. The report is only there to just show that beyond this case, before this case even happened, that this has been documented in advance to the time of this alleged crime. That is my recount of the story.
Why she doesn't have an affirmation statement
prior
from
to
the
this
trooper
trial.
That this reports were provided to them.
But as was stated just now by Officer Desmera, she did give a testimony to Miss Brentwood saying that about the multiple calls from Miss Brentwood and Mr. Davis. That should have been filed along with the witness or the affirmation forms on the docket, and that was not. So that is why I'm asking for those two affirmation forms to be stricken from the docket.
One moment, I'm going to talk with the arbiters next to me and make a decision on these pieces of evidence.
Oh, I have another thing to say.
Okay, one final thing though.
I reached out to Delinda for her statement. That didn't even have to happen. I reached out for Delinda so she could testify for the fact that for a week in advance prior to my car being stolen, that me and my witness did continuously call her and report and say that our cars are being messed with. This was a week in advance. Me getting a statement from Delinda to help my side, this has nothing to do with my police reports. I don't even know why she's bringing that up. It would even help her even if I had added it in, so she should be grateful that I didn't. And that was simply something that I got as a precaution. That doesn't equate to either of our police reports. This happened afterwards. I reached out to Delinda afterwards, just so she can be on record stating that yes, me and Quinn both had been calling her and giving her a name as to who we suspected in advance to my car being stolen.
Okay, thank you. One moment. Arbiters?
Well, I mean, for me, there's no report, regardless of what she's saying. There's no affirmation statement that the information was given to the trooper at all or anything.
I mean, there is an issue with.
Yeah, sorry. You sounded really loud, so I want to make sure you're whispering.
Oh, I am whispering. Don't worry.
Okay, you just sound really loud.
It's just a me thing. Technically, the troopers don't have to give an affirmation that, you know, that anything was filed to them.
Okay, so is this just taken that it's?
I mean, it's taken at its word. I think Amanda's being a little nitpicky on this one, honestly. I mean, we have the statement. We have the statements that it was submitted to the police. I mean, what more do we want? I can put Delinda under oath if we want and ask her, but I think that's.
I agree.
She stepped up and said it here. Like, why would she do that if she was lying?
No,
That
exactly.
would just look bad on her.
Exactly. I'm going to allow the evidence to continue, I think.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, the evidence shall remain. It will not be stricken at this time. Councillor Smith, is there any further evidence that you disagree with?
Actually, I would like to have this whole entire case dismissed as per Miss Brentwood's own admission just now, that she just said that she suspects that my client is the one who stole her car. She has
one moment,
no proof that
Councillor,
it
one moment,
was-
please. That's motions. We'll get on to motions in a moment. I just want to
I'm
discuss if there's any further evidence you disagree with, and then we'll stick to a good structure. Oh, okay, perfect. One moment. Oh, I guess if you don't have any other, then now you can make your motion.
I wish to have this whole case dropped as per the prosecution's own admission just now in open court. She stated that she suspects that it was my client, Victoria Grimm, that stole her car. She has no valid proof that it was my client that stole her car.
Do you have a rebuttal, Councillor Brownwood?
Yes, I do. I don't know if any of us in here are hard of hearing. I never said that. I said for a week before the incident that this case is about,
Hi, we
there
need to get a
was
haircut. Okay, which
suspicion
one of-
that she was involved, and we had reported that multiple times over the phone before my car was taken. And I have no prior knowledge to what Victoria or what anybody was doing to somebody else's car because there's other facets involved. I just know when my things are touched, it's going to court. But I know what happened. The court needs to know what happened. I don't know why even if I allegedly did say that I suspect, this is all a suspicion. This is a court. Hello?
Again,
Hi
you
there.
just
Hi.
stated that it was a suspicion. You have no proof.
That's why we're in court, isn't
That's for the court to decide.
Okay, one moment, if we can. There's some talking going on in the stands back there, so if we can stop. That's my one and only warning on that. Okay. One moment, and we'll deliberate on this motion unless anyone has any further to bring to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want some? As much as you're making me want a drink.
Okay.
I mean, did she just literally say that all of anything in court is a suspicion? Like, I'm a little befuddled by that.
Okay, so reading the argument, she said that she's had issues with this individual before, and she's reported it several times. Kind of want to see this go ahead and see what evidence she's going to bring.
Oh, I do too.
I don't think dismissing this is going to help in any way. I think that all that will do is allow hearsay to make a decision. I think that we should allow the evidence to continue. I don't know what you two think.
I'm agreeing with that. I know, like, even sometimes when you are up there, sometimes you accidentally say things. Yes, that can screw you, but like, it's stressful behind that table. So I don't really necessarily want to hold that just against her, right? Yeah, I want to see all the stuff.
Yeah, I want to give her a chance to quote unquote prove why her suspicion leads her to believe that this person is the one that did this.
I love you.
So, I agree. I think we should keep going.
I love you.
Yeah.
All right.
So what have I missed?
Motion for dismissal denied. The case will continue. We do believe that there is more to bring to this case in the evidence provided, and we will see it happen.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's because she painted her car, right?
Again, if we can stay quiet, please.
Oh, hi, yes. I'd like to get a pedicure. Okay, great. Why don't you go pick out a
Troopers, the next person to speak gets $25,000 contempt.
Carmen? Where's Carmen? What are you doing here?
Okay, so what we're going to do now is ask if the defense... I'm sorry. Technically, that should have been the prosecution's motions, but Councillor Brentwood, do you have any motions?
Nancy, what are you doing here?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
All right then, so let's continue with the main part of this evening then. And we'll begin with the prosecution, so the plaintiff's opening argument.
Okay. Your Honor. This started a week in advance prior to the date at hand on 11/2/2021. I had received a call from the Victoria Grimm alleging that I had stolen her car. I assured her over the phone I did no such thing. However, the car was spotted where I was at the mines, and she was threatening me that if I did not bring it back to her, that she was going to press charges. I said, okay, I'll bring it back to you. since I had her permission. I went, the car was gone. I assured her. Long story short, she still believes to this day that I took her car. Over the phone, she sent me, per my witness testimony, a very ominous verbal message and saying, "I will see you real soon." And I took that as she will be pursuing me legally. I did not know at the time that it would turn into an onslaught of mine and my best friend's cars being threatened and being stolen. For a week, I feared parking my car publicly because days before my car was stolen and repainted, my friend Quinn's car was stolen and repainted. However, after suffering an injury to my leg and being transported via ambulance to the hospital, I had Quinn take my car to the hospital so that it could be with me when I got out. When I had sat in recovery, I realized, "Quinn, where did you put my car?" And it was then that I knew and my heart sank. Because upon walking in, we did witness Victoria Grimm and her wife loitering at the hospital. We ran outside to see that it was missing. I ran on my injured leg to see it was missing. And we went all around town to every single mech hub we could find to find my car, to no avail. The damage had been done. And Victoria Grimm, on her own personal Twitter, had posted a picture of my missing car, completely redone, repainted, vandalized, and altered. And we found the location of what it was, and it was in the middle of the city at the Pig Mechanic Shop. And that is when I knew that I needed to pursue her in a civil court as per her own cooperation to the crime, being that of posting on her social media account. And that is what we're here today. The most evidence, the most jarring evidence of this case is her own self placing herself at the scene of where my car was taken and vandalized. And that is why we're here today. Nothing further.
Thank you. Defense, do you wish to make your opening statement now or after the prosecution's case?
I would like to wait, Your Honor.
Understood.
You're telling me she's in the back here? You telling me she's under here?
At this time, Councillor Brentwood, it is your case, so feel free to present your evidence and call any witnesses that are needed.
Okay, in the back seat in the middle, was she strapped in?
I would like to call Quinn Davis to the stand. Darling.
How old is she? So this is your car, Aaron?
Right. If you could, raise your right hand for me.
Okay. Aaron, what's your last name?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Oh, honey, I swear.
All right. Just one in.
Good afternoon, Quinn Davis.
Good afternoon, Miss Brentwood.
Thank you for being here.
I'm happy to be.
So let's provide some context to the court. It has been stated multiple times that prior to the incident in which Victoria Grimm had stolen my car, that we both suspected she was responsible. Why exactly did we pinpoint Victoria Grimm to be the one that stole my car?
No. I mean, she's in kindergarten, 3 years old. That's impressive. What's her teacher's name?
The reason being would be because of her threats, as well as her very perfect timing.
Objection.
Yes?
There is no evidence to said threats that have been made on the docket.
Exhibit A from Quinn Davis's testimony, Miss Victoria Grimm and her accomplices have been constantly harassing Miss Kylie Brentwood.
That is just hearsay. There is no actual proof of the threat.
Okay.
That is
well,
why he's being questioned.
Objection sustained. If you could rephrase the question, please, Councillor.
Because of the things that were said by Miss Grimm.
What did Miss Grimm say to us, Quinn Davis?
She said that she would report us to the police,
Yeah, but the witness just spoke anyway. I can't.
as
stop
well
that.
as. What?
Why did she want to report us to the police?
For supposedly stealing her jackal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On the night my car was stolen, what did we do in attempt to recover it before anything could be done to it?
Well, first things first, we obviously tried to find it. Before that, I ran out of the hospital and went with Grimm's wife on the phone, almost as if she was waiting for me to come out of the hospital. Once I came out of the hospital, she began running into circles, and I approached her, and she kind of in a scared voice said, "Quinn is talking to me," and then began to run away. From there, we got into a vehicle.
Objection. He does not know why she would run away from him. He's not an expert on why she would run from him.
So could you phrase what objection you're going for here?
He's not a mental health expert, so he would not know why she would run from him, and it may have been a private conversation that she did not want him to overhear.
Yeah, I'm going to sustain that. Yeah, objection sustained. If you could ask a different question, please move on.
Your Honor, before I proceed, I would like to request that if an objection is made, then an actual objection be stated so that I know what is being object. For all I know, it could have been a magnitude of different
But that is why I
objections.
clarified it, Councillor. Please continue.
Yeah, hardly. Sorry.
Excuse me, Councillor?
Anyways, the question was, I will rephrase. In fact, I'll ask a different question.
Okay.
When we arrived at the hospital, and who was with Victoria Grimm standing outside?
Her wife, who I now know as Trooper Samantha Arden Hughes.
Thank you. When we exited the hospital, nervous that my vehicle had been stolen, was Victoria Grimm still with Samantha Hughes, whatever her name is?
No, she was not.
Okay. Prior to that day, do you ever recall seeing Victoria Grimm and her wife around each other at the pillbox parking lot near any of our vehicles?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember what they were doing?
On the first time that I witnessed them near our vehicles, they were standing in the bushes.
They were standing in the bushes.
I
They
then
were standing in the
approached.
bushes in front of our cars?
Yes, ma'am.
No. It was probably just an accident, Mrs. Henderson. I have multiple witnesses
Now,
that say they saw Winston.
when we finally found the location of my stolen vehicle, did you happen to see any postings of social media pertaining or containing imagery of my car?
Yes, I was able to open up my phone and look on Twitter and recognize in the picture the same exact garage that I was looking at, as well as the position of the vehicle in the same state.
Are you aware of who posted that photo?
Yes, I am. I saw it as the username handle Grimm, which I know to be as Victoria Grimm, for I constantly see posting on Twitter for her business.
Thank you.
that everything that you're saying is completely out of character for him. Hey,
1
Mom.
second to
Yes?
review
Watch
your
this.
witness testimony in case you have another point to bring
Snaps
up.
for not letting me cheat off your test earlier. See that? He's teaching his classmates to share. Mrs. Henderson, I'm giving
Before
you
my
attention.
car
You can't be
specifically
serious.
was stolen
I'm serious.
on
And
that
if he
day,
keeps this up, we're gonna have to expel him.
do you recall either you or me ever calling the police department, or more specifically, Miss Trooper Delinda, to report that a specific individual was stealing and tampering with our cars?
Yeah, I do.
Objection, relevance.
Out you go.
Hi, Mrs. Henderson.
To explain the relevance, Councillor?
Your Honor, it adds to the premeditation and the prelude to the actual crime at hand that both me and Quinn Davis were for a week in advance before she hit my car, reporting that Victoria Grimm was trying to alter and mess with both of our vehicles.
From my understanding, a lot
It
of
had a
people
nice,
have been
comfy,
messing with your
cozy straw
vehicles.
bed, and it even had a second story where my barn
I'm glad I say objection relevance to that.
You can't, but
I know. I'm just being snarky.
Objection overruled. I'm going to allow you to continue, Councillor Brentwood.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, I made many attempts to call 911, which I was then left ringing for a multitude of minutes. I called Sheriff Delinda multiple times.
And would you say we tried to report the incident and warn the police department upwards of 3 times in the span of 3 days before this crime took place?
Yes. I do.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Quinn. Can you please state for the record your job?
I am a paramedic with the Los Santos Medical System.
Is that a paramedic or an EMS?
That is a paramedic, ma'am. Thank you for questioning.
Okay, I will make sure I verify that within the Los Santos Medical Services.
Please do. My chief is also sitting right behind me.
Oh, I know very well. Now, my next question is, why would Miss Grimm accuse you of stealing her car?
I don't know.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Oh, I will be getting there shortly, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this is a trial about my car being stolen, not Miss Grimm questioning my witness.
It leads to the fact of why they are accusing my client of stealing my of the prosecution's car.
You may proceed, Counselor, but get there quickly.
I am. Can you please answer the question?
Can you please state it again?
Why would Miss Grimm accuse Miss Brentwood of stealing her car?
I don't know.
Could it be that when her jackal was stolen, that Miss Brentwood's car was in fact, or was it your Tauros was in fact found at This'll Do?
I don't know.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Again, it states the cause of why her jackal was stolen, and
Your Honor, this
you
is a
decide this one.
case about my purple Lynx being stolen, not Quinn Davis's white Tauros.
She needs to move on because
it shows
Entirely up to you.
the reason why you are accusing my client.
We're gonna have to sustain that. You're gonna have to go to different questioning, Counselor.
Okay. What makes so, Mr. Davis? Was there anyone besides Miss Hughes that was there at Pillbox when you saw them?
On one incident, yes, there was.
I'm talking on the incident on the day of November 2nd.
Can I have clarification of November 2nd and what that day was?
Was
this the day of...
The day
Go ahead.
that Miss Brentwood's car was stolen.
I do not believe that I saw anyone else other than Miss Samantha Hughes.
I know for a fact that there was an Arabella there. So there was a third person with Sam and Grim.
Objection,
Thank you
Your
for
Honor.
letting me know.
Hearsay. She was not present at the scene. She does not know for a fact what happened.
I found out through my client. Thank you.
You got this.
Once again, I'm still motioning for that objection.
I know. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I like doors, yeah.
So why are you suggesting that it was Miss Grimm
Oh, I think she fell asleep.
Oh.
that
I'll let you take
stole
this
the
one
car?
then.
One moment. Piper fell
I'm
asleep.
waiting on my objection.
Well, I said I would take that question back, Your Honor.
Oh, understood. Okay.
Can you please restate your question?
I said, what makes you assume that it was Victoria Grimm that stole the car?
As stated in all of my
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
I'll allow it. Continue, Counselor, but make it brief.
Thank you.
As stated with all of my responses to all of my prior questions, there are many of reasons why.
Did you know that that same picture that Miss Grimm had posted on her social media was also in the dark chat? And that is, in fact, how she got the picture to post on social media?
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation to even bring up dark chats in a court like this, especially given the fact that, if anything, we can corroborate dates, times, etc. There's no knowing where she got this picture. The fact is that she posted this picture.
It is, in fact, truth on how she got the picture.
We're gonna go ahead and sustain that, Counselor. You'll need to move on.
I have no further questions.
Thank you, ma'am, for your time.
Councillor Brentwood, do you have any redirects? I'm sorry, I wasn't shouting there. Councillor Brentwood, do you have any redirects for the witness?
I do not.
Thank you. You may step down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Councillor Brentwood, you may continue with your witnesses and evidence.
That was embarrassing. Falling asleep at the worst awful time ever.
The matter actually withdrew that
I wanted to know what your ruling on the objection would have been.
I mean, it was hearsay, so
So sustained.
yeah.
Cool.
Thank
Oh,
you, thank you,
I
ma'am.
am so sorry. I'm just gonna hide. Oh, it is not my day.
My arbiters are rebelling.
I didn't punch you. She did.
Hey, Councillor Brentwood, please continue.
I'm sorry, please continue with what?
Do you have any further witnesses or evidence?
Oh, no, I do not, Your Honor. Except for I could call myself, maybe.
No.
I would like to testify.
No. I do not want to allow that.
But if not, then that's fine. I have no further witnesses.
Understood. And is there any of the evidence that you submitted to the docket that you wish to bring up?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to bring up let's start with the Twitter post.
This is the top evidence here of the picture of the car, correct?
Yes. It should be titled Victoria Twitter post.
Okay. And what is it you'd like to tell us about this?
Well, Your Honor, this has been an ongoing theme in my life. This will not be the first time this has happened to me, where somebody has went out of their way to take my car and vandalize it, knowing how near and dear I hold them to my heart and how very intensive I spend perfecting the exact color to the finest numeral to get the right way it appears. Many people have done this. They've posted my car, or they posted my car after stealing it and vandalizing it as a way to mock me. I would just like to show the fact that doing this and then going on Twitter, posting my car that I myself could not have even found is completely indisputable. This is not a coincidence. You did not just randomly stumble upon my car in an empty garage that's hardly ever open. The defendant did, in fact, post a picture of my stolen car, and that needs to be taken into account the most, because without her doing this, I would not have even pursued this case. She corroborated herself to the crime, almost to a point of admittance. And that is all I have to say about that.
Any of the other evidence you wish to reference?
I would like to read both of our police reports for the court.
They are quite long, so if you don't mind, it would be good if they could speak for themselves and we could just read them personally. I don't know if Councillor Smith has any objections to them, but she didn't, other than the motion to strike them, which of course I didn't allow.
That's perfectly fine. I would also the cost for the original fee that I had to pay to repair my car. Because of this petty prank, for lack of a better word, I had to pay an upwards of $6,000 to replicate a car that I already had perfected. Because of this, I will have to spend continuously upwards of thousands of dollars, as I have, even to this very day, have not been able to replicate the way my car was before this incident. This will be an ongoing thing. I've not been able to drive my car. So yes, I'd just like to point that out. This has been a waste of my time. It has completely diverted a lot of my emotional attention to this case. This has been very, very stressful, and this has been very strenuous on my bank account. And as for evidence, I believe that covers it. I have no other evidence to bring up.
Understood. Would you like to state a closing argument now or wait until later?
I would like to state a closing argument. This was not a one-off thing. This was premeditated. This was a week in advance. It just goes to show that because I could not be targeted, because I made a mental note to be very careful as to where I left my vehicle, that my witness, my best friend, the one that is with me constantly by my side, had his vehicle stolen in the same fashion and had it vandalized in the same manner. When my vehicle was stolen, however, unlike in his incident, we had evidence of what had happened to it. We had placed a name onto what had happened to it, because the perpetrator posted photo evidence of it. Ultimately, there is bigger ramifications, I would like to warn everybody, that come with stealing somebody's vehicle, especially something that they hold near and dear to their heart, and altering it completely. It doesn't just end there. It's not one and done. The aftermath of that is completely stressful and unnecessary, especially to somebody who is already busy and who is already going through so much. I should not have to worry about locating my own property and finding it completely besmirched and having to spend thousands of dollars afterwards to try to get it back to normal. Nobody should ever do this. And if you do this, you should not corroborate yourself to the crime by posting an evidence placing you there. Both me and Quinn have exact recollection and witness reports as to what happened. We were both attached at the hip during this. I have a witness today. The defendant does not. I provided evidence that she did do this. The defendant has not provided evidence that she didn't. Regardless of what happens today, you can make the judgment. I believe everybody knows what is going on here. But besides this, I would like to also say to the defendant, Ms. Victoria Grimm, I do not hold this against you, regardless of what verdict is made. I do not wish to be enemies, and I do not wish to hold a grudge. And I really would love to get back to our friendly relationship we had prior to today. And I forgive you. That is all.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Smith, it's now your case for opening arguments and the continuation of your case there.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution claims that it was a week in advance. I'd like to know how, when her car was stolen on the 2nd to today, it was an entire week. The 30th is when my client had her car stolen. So explain to me how from the 30th to the 2nd was an entire week. That wasn't even 4 days. It does not give you an entire week to go and assume that somebody's going to steal your car. The plaintiff did not prove any threat that came out of my client. So that's hearsay. The proof of the car that was posted on Twitter was post that on dark chat. I saw it myself with the link that my client could have gone and thought was funny and posted on her social media to show everybody who does not have
relevant
confessions
their opening
to
statement.
see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, again, I will show in my evidence that my client is innocent and that it did not actually cost the plaintiff $6,000 to have her car done, that she does not have to pay upwards of $25,000 in medical bills, and that she does not make nowhere near $25,000 a day as a lawyer. Because even I, as a senior lawyer, don't make anywhere near that. And that is what I have to say for now.
Okay, Councillor. On to your witnesses and evidence whenever you're ready.
I would first like to call Miss Victoria Grimm to the stand.
Bet. Wait. Yep.
Trooper, I need someone to swear in, please.
Yes, sir. All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and the whole truth, under the pains and penalty of perjury?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hello, can you please state your name for the record?
My name is Victoria Grimm, and I am a car dealer.
Thank you. And on the day of the incident being November 2nd, can you please state where you were?
I was spending time with my wife, Samantha Arden Hughes. We were driving all around town. Do you have any specific area to go to?
Okay. And at any time, did you end up at Pillbox?
Yes, I believe we dropped off someone at.
Hold on a sec. Please issue them contempt for 25,000. As a reminder to the court, the next contempt will be 50,000, seeing as we are now issuing 25,000 contempt. You may continue, counselor, with your questioning.
Can you go ahead and re-answer that, please?
I can't remember exactly who we dropped off. I believe it might have been Catherine Pryor at Pillbox. We parked at Lower Pillbox. And let's see. Yeah. Me and Sam, we were there. We talked a little bit. I had to leave, to go check on my office, get some paperwork from there. And I met up with her later that night.
Okay. At any point in time, did you touch the defendant or the plaintiff's car?
No, I did not.
Did you, in fact, see the plaintiff and her best friend come into Pillbox?
I did not. I did not even know they were in Pillbox.
Okay. I have no further questions.
Your witness, Counselor Brentwood.
Victoria.
Hi.
You claim that you did not witness neither me or Quinn Davis enter Pillbox.
On the night that your car went missing? No, I did not.
Yet both him and I placed you there outside.
Objection asked and answered already.
I didn't ask a question.
She's already said that she did not see you.
That's
Please
not
go
the
to your
problem.
next
We saw
question.
them. Okay. What were you doing at Pillbox on the night my car was stolen, Victoria Grimm?
Objection asked and answered already.
Yes, let's move on and try to keep to new topics of questioning if possible.
Victoria Grimm, why did you post a picture of my stolen car on Twitter?
To be completely honest, it was an absolute accident. I had noticed it in dark chat, but as you cannot enlarge photos in dark chat, I had copied the link so I could bring it up on my tablet to get a better look at it because I was curious about the color. And then later in the evening, when I went to post a ad for a vehicle raffle, as I had frequently done before, I apparently did not clear out the old link and accidentally posted it in Twitter.
So it was purely a coincidence.
I mean, pretty much everyone saw that photo, so
So we moved into this older house.
purely
about a month
accidental
ago. They've never been
coincidence.
cleaned, so
I like watching
What?
Dark Chat because it's funny.
Okay. I'm not privy on that chat, but why do you feel as if me or Quinn Davis would believe that you were the one to take my car?
Can you rephrase that? That didn't exactly make sense.
Why do you think me and Quinn Davis are convinced that you were the one to steal our car?
Well, it has to do with a vehicle of mine going missing on the 30th of October and Mr. Davis's Taurus being left behind at the scene at Thistledew Cafe. I believe you stole my car, so you think I stole your cars in retaliation.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Who is making the grudge noises?
Your Honor, please, can you give me a minute, please?
Absolutely. Let's take a pause for a moment.
Brenda, up now.
Bet.
Up. Now, Brenda. Out. Is that a fucking dead body? Boogie!
Oh my.
That's a first.
Is that why it smelled horrible in here?
Oh.
That's why it smelled a huge.
It literally said that looked like Agatha earlier.
I didn't think it was Agatha.
Yeah, Marcus, clean this shit up.
That was. Agatha?
Honor.
I
That was
believe
the corpse
so.
of Agatha
Like,
de Agatha in the rotting flesh. Yes, go ahead.
That's okay. Thank you.
I gotta get Byron's bucket and mop, people.
Okay, let's continue, Councillor Brentwood. And order in the court, please. Thank you.
One moment, Your Honor. I'm sorry, that was very jarring and I feel sick.
You and me.
Victoria Grimm. If you were seen with your wife at Pillbox, as per your own admittance, why isn't she here today to corroborate your story that you're absolutely innocent?
She's
Miss
literally
Samantha
right
Arden
behind.
is here.
Where?
The one
She
raising
is
their hands
literally
right now
right behind me.
is 6'7" Amazon goddess.
Oh, I
Okay,
do
so I
see
think
her.
I think we can. I think you might as well just remove that question.
Might as well remove that question. That's fine. Let's see here, darling.
Wait, did I say Amazon or Viking goddess?
Amazon.
Damn, I meant Viking goddess.
Please continue.
You know what, Miss Graham?
Yes.
I think I'm all I may be done for you, my love.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not, Your Honor. I see a conflict in the story.
I see a lot of conflict.
You claim to have not seen us whatsoever at the hospital.
Objection, this has been asked and answered already.
I'm not done speaking, and I didn't ask a question either. I made a
Overruled,
statement.
but make it quick, Counselor.
You
Well, she
claim
said-
to not have seen us at the hospital, yet, per the testimonies, Quinn Davis had spoken with your wife after the incident took place.
Objection, that is Sam Arden Hughes, not my client that's currently on the stand.
Bet.
If she was with her wife and then she was missing, and this is proven as we just went through the testimonies in court, I want to know how it's miraculous that she was not present afterwards, yet
She
albeit
already-
nobody ever saw us come in.
She already said that she didn't see you come in and that she went to the office to do paperwork. So she did
Okay.
answer why she didn't see you.
I'm not asking why she didn't see me. I'm asking how couldn't she see me if her wife herself, right next to her, spoke to her afterwards? Do you and
Because
your
I
wife
left
not
from
talk about
lower-
incidents?
No, not all of them, especially not ones with.
Okay, one moment. Councillor Smith did raise an objection. Let's let Arbiter Noel think upon that.
Okay, I'm gonna overrule it.
Shout, please.
I'm thinking because you both argued. I had what I wanted, and then you both started again.
Piper, you're not yelling.
Sorry, that's my bad. Okay,
You got this, Piper. Come on.
It's overruled.
That's what I said.
Okay. Why were you not there when Quinn Davis went and saw your wife out being left
Objection.
alone outside?
She already asked. This was already asked and answered.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. She said
No, it
she
wasn't.
went to the office to do paperwork.
Oh dear.
Okay. And do you have somebody to let me read the question. Do you have somebody to corroborate the fact that you went to the office to do paperwork?
I mean, Sam saw me leave from lower pillbox, and that's about it.
What business do you have at Pillbox?
Objection,
I told
asked
you,
and
I
answered.
literally dropped off people.
What is the nature of the paperwork for books?
She wasn't
didn't
doing objection, asked and answered. She said she went to do paperwork for her company.
Can we move
And
on
then
to a
the-
new line of question, please?
Yeah, so the question then becomes, why are you utilizing Pillbox to do paperwork for your company? That has
Objection,
nothing
she
to
d-
do with Pillbox.
She said she dropped off a friend at Pillbox.
Sustained,
What is the
counselor. Please go to a new line of
objection?
questioning.
That's fine. I just like the record to show the inaccurate details and how allegedly she went to the lower Pillbox office to what I've
She-
heard do
Pillbox
paperwork and now
Garage.
drop off paperwork.
She's
And
Yes,
now
I said
it's
it
a
all.
case of
objection.
I'm not done talking, nor am I even asking her a question.
Okay,
So what are
okay.
you
That's it. You were
objecting
told to
to?
move to a new line of questioning, Councillor Brentwood. That's $10,000
That's
contempt.
fine. No further questions.
Do you want me to get a charge now?
I'll deal with it later.
Contempt 25. Okay.
It's 25 in the audience. I do it differently for those up here. If you said you have no further questions, Councillor Brentwood?
Yes.
Okay. Councillor Smith, do you have any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
May step down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Meow.
Oh.
I mean, she could have taken it somewhere, but she got hung up on weird things.
I would like to call Samantha, Trooper Samantha Arden Hughes to the stand, please.
I liked it at first, but now my brain hurts.
Ditto.
Definitely getting to that point myself.
Hola, if you could raise your right hand, please. Margot? Okay. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes.
She swore in?
Witness, make sure you're shouting.
Shouting, please.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
Okay. Can you please state your name and occupation for the record, please?
Samantha Granny and Gun Tablet Vargas Alden Hughes Ofscally. I am a trooper with the San Andreas State Police.
Okay. And on November 2nd, can you please tell me what you were doing that night, please?
Driving around a lot, hanging out with friends, got injured. So all of us went to Pillbox, get medical assistance.
Okay, and can you tell me who it was you were with?
My wife and Isabella, I believe.
Okay, and were you also with Kitty?
Possibly, I can't remember this. We got a lot, so it's hard to
Okay.
remember days.
That's understandable.
This is just
And
mess of a court.
did you see the plaintiff come into Pillbox?
After a bit, yeah.
Okay. And during your time at staying at Pillbox, at any time did your wife Victoria Grimm leave Pillbox?
Yes, she did.
And do you know why?
I did not know at the time. She just left. I know she has to leave a lot of the time to do call dealing stuff, so I know she leaves.
Okay. And at any point in the time, did you run into Mr. Cohen Davis?
Yes. I was on the phone, and he came out and started coming up to me.
Okay. Anything?
I said, Gwen is right next to me on the phone, but like I was on the phone, so I walked.
Wait for the. Oh.
On the phone, Gwen is next to me. So I walked away because I was on the phone and it's hard to hear people on the phone when people are talking to you.
Okay, so you walked away because you wanted privacy.
Yeah.
Is that my understanding? Okay. At any point in time, did you walk by their vehicle?
Yes, because the upper parking lot, you can't really go down to the lower parking lot, go anywhere without walking by cars there.
And did you see their vehicle missing at any point in time?
Yeah, but I mean, there was like 12 vehicles parked on the sidewalk or something like that. A lot of vehicles parked on the sidewalk and in the parking spaces.
Okay.
It was full.
All right. I have questions. Thank you.
Councillor Brentwood, your redirects.
I might need a cough drop.
I would like clarification. You claim that you both walked by my vehicle and walked by it missing. Which one is it?
I'm not sure. There was a lot of vehicles there.
Oh, but you claim to have walked by my vehicle. Now you're not
Well,
sure.
You claimed your vehicle was up there. So I'm saying I probably walked by it because there was a lot of vehicles up there. You can't not walk by vehicles at Upper Pillbox if you're going
So you're
towards
testifying
the
based
stairs.
on probability.
Yes, because if your vehicle, I saw you guys go in. If your vehicle was there, I had to have walked by it to go up the stairs.
Interesting.
It's like walking by those tables.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No further questions, Your Honor.
Excellent. If there's anything further, I believe the witness can sit down.
I do have something further.
Yes.
Miss Hughes, do you pay attention to the vehicles
I
when
pay
you're
attention,
walking in and out of
a
Pillbox?
glance at them because if I get back on duty and they've been there for an hour, I will go to impound them because I, as a doctor, as a former doctor working there, people do leave their vehicles there for hours on end.
Okay. Thank you. I have no further questions.
Burglary?
I do.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too. That's why I was like wondering how there was even evidence.
Can you state your name and occupation for the record, please?
Yeah, I'm Tess Prober and I'm a board member at Alpha Customs.
Thank
I
you.
cannot hear.
Can you make sure you're shouting, please?
I am.
Who is she one more time?
Can you state your name and occupation one more time?
Yeah, I'm Tess Prober and I'm a board member at Alpha Customs.
Did you hear her that time, Miss Brentwood?
Board member of something, darling.
Alpha Customs.
Okay.
Tess, can you tell me how much a custom paint job with any work to tires may cost normally
Your
at
Honor,
Alpha's?
relevance, objection.
Okay, you can take this one.
First of all, I'd like to just state, why is somebody from Alpha Customs here for a trial about my car being stolen and left at a completely different mechanic garage? Number one. Number two, the prices of the cost to repair a vehicle vary from person to person, and they vary based on what is done.
Because the mechanic shop that you went to and the mechanic that you had the work done is at, in fact, Alpha Customs.
Then you should have brought him here, darling, and he would tell you exactly how much it
Okay,
cost.
guys.
And
I mean, it's in the
guys,
evidence.
Okay, hold on. You made an objection.
Let 1 second. Okay, so this is why the witness list should have been on here, because then she could have objected to the witnesses. She doesn't know what's coming. She should have known that Amanda was attempting to call her as an expert witness.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll talk to Amanda about this afterwards. Let's just let the objections go through. I mean, we're coming to the end now anyway.
Well, she's objecting to her even being on the stand now, so that's why I'm like...
I mean, I feel like her expertise as a mechanic, and if she works for the same mechanic shop, they would have a set pricing of materials and such. Wouldn't that be a thing? I don't know.
I no idea. I don't
either.
It all depends, because mech hubs could, you know, I would assume they'd have standardized pricing amongst their whole thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they do.
I'm gonna leave this one to you,
people would
Justice.
charge, like, you know, for friends, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to allow the witness. I'm not sure on the objection of relevance, though.
Yeah, I don't know about the objection. That's where I'm confused.
Councillor Brentwood, could you go through the objection of relevance again for me, please?
I feel like this question, number one, this witness entirely is irrelevant to this case, as she is not a part of this case whatsoever. My car was not found at Alpha Customs. She did not work on my car. She does not need to speak on what the price of anything is, as the price of repairing and changing a car varies from mechanic to mechanic, from mechanic shop to mechanic shop, based on how much has been changed about the car, as well as the fact that I've already included evidence in this trial of exactly how much the bill was taken into account on that day. This is just simply a waste of time to the court.
Okay.
Can I state something, Your Honor?
Sure.
The mechanic that she went to, in fact, works for Alpha Customs. That is where Miss Tess comes in to play.
Okay. And just for clarification, Councillor Smith, what's the reason for calling this witness specifically?
She is one of the board members for Alpha Customs.
Okay, I'm going to allow it, I think.
Yeah,
And Isaac Crow is not available at this time.
Yeah, I think.
feel like we need to set something that witnesses need to be on the docket for case from now on.
Yep, 100%.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to allow this witness and for it to continue. However, I'm now making it stand that in future, witnesses, including expert witnesses and reasonings, must be on the docket before. Please continue.
Thank you, Your Honor, and understood. Tess, how much at Alpha Customs do resprays and customizations cost?
Resprays are $1,500, and the customizations I specialize in, so they vary part to part depending on the car. Tires could be anything from about $600 to $800, up to $1,500.
Okay, so if tires had to be recolored, say on a Lynx, how much would that cost?
I don't know the exact amount, but it wouldn't be too much. It would probably be in the few hundred.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
She is an expert witness.
This is supposed to be somebody that's very friendly. She's claiming that she doesn't know the exact anything.
Can I just say, I do not know every single price of every single car tire in that catalog. I feel like I would be wasting my life if I actually was to learn every single price.
Gonna overrule the objection. There is no way to possibly ID every single thing. She knows rough estimates. She is an expert in this, so.
So no more than how much you would say?
The maximum for tires would be $1,500, but for a Lynx, it's probably around the at least 500 range.
Okay, so it would cost how much would you say total to get a customization and a respray, including pearlescent?
Well, a respray is $1,500. A maximum cost for customization, so I'll put that in there, is going to be up to $2,000 at maximum per thing. So that would be around $3,500 at most. Plus the pearlescents do not cost too much, so I would probably say around at least like maybe 4,000.
Okay, so nowhere near the 6,000 that she's claiming.
No.
Okay. I have no further questions for you. Thank you. Your witness.
Councillor Brentwood, do you have anything?
Are you aware that regardless of the usual expectation of price, that it may vary case to case for each car?
Yes, I stated that before. It depends on what car you have, but it also depends on what you're getting done to said car.
Have you looked into whatsoever Isaac Crow's chargings for my car?
They are the exact same as any other mechanic from Alpha Customs. We have a specific pricing list.
Have you looked into, from your own records, do you have it recorded, the price that it costed to fix my car?
I did not fix your car, no, so I can't say that I have your exact pricing, no.
Do you even know why you're here as a witness to a vandalism and theft case.
Due to the fact that it was the respray that you had the bill for was at my shop, I do know the prices of said thing, and my mechanics will charge the price that I know that they would charge.
Do you feel that for 2 resprays, light change, tire change, recolor, that the price could and would amount to upwards of $6,000? Plus
If
a
you-
repair, sorry.
If you say the amount of things again to me, I can calculate it in my head.
A repair, 2 resprays, light kit, tires, I believe that's it. And pearlescent, sorry.
It could, but I would not be able to tell you for definite based on the fact that I don't remember every cosmetic price in that catalog per car.
That is good. As long as the record states that an expert mechanic of the board believes that it could amount to that price. I have no further questions, darling. I love the hair. Extravagant.
Okay, before we continue, I want everyone sat down in the benches, or you can leave. This is a
Your Honor, I'm
court.
not
We
sure-
don't.
I'm not sure
What?
if they're all gonna fit.
Oh, they can sit on the floor.
Also, there's like health hazards over here.
There's what over there?
That's true. There was a corpse over that side. I don't want to go there. Respectfully, sir.
Well, sit on the floor at the back or something then. I don't want people stood up.
No, search them all.
All right, let's continue. Do you have anything further, Council Smith, for the witness?
No, you're.
Yeah, give me just one moment.
Next time you walk
Yeah.
in the courtroom with a fucking weapon, it's $25,000 contempt.
Okay, Tess, with everything she said, would it come exactly to $5,493?
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered.
He's right, move on.
Okay, I didn't hear. I'm sorry. Okay, I have no further questions.
Thank you. You may step down. Councillor Smith, I believe you said that that was your last witness.
Yes.
Do you have anything else you wish to bring up before your closing argument?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I wish to bring up my affirmation form from Dr. Farrell. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name.
I believe it's Animal.
Thank you. I didn't want to try to butcher it. Where he states, I'm not going to read it because that he states basically that medical care in the state of San Andreas is free. The plaintiff is trying to get medical care covered in this, but there is no cost for medical care in the state of San Andreas.
Your Honor, this is false.
No, it isn't.
Your Honor, the judgment that is being sought is $30,000 for property damages, loss of wages, and emotional distress. What is the defense getting at?
In the very last words of this case, it is medical bills.
Oh, yeah. Because I had to note the fact that because of this, I have to pay out of pocket to treat
And
myself. And you don't know what I pay for
Can-
my medical bills.
shouldn't
If you
she
wanted
not
it,
be
you should have
interrupting her
subpoenaed it.
during
However,
this
that's
part?
my
And
private information.
I
she
please
not be
also
interrupting her
remind the
during this
plaintiff
part?
that this is my time
But it's not a
to
closing
bring up my
statement.
evidence without her
Okay.
interrupting.
Yeah, let's stop with the interrupting. And also, I don't agree with that objection. Honestly, Amanda has a right to comment on any affirmation forms or any evidence here.
Also, going into that, after I posted the affirmation from Dr. Farrell, Miss Brentwood went and got an affirmation from one Dr. Alexander Rain, saying that she would pay him for physical therapy, $5,000 out of pocket. I then talked to Dr. Chris Hale and informed him of this. And with Dr. Chris Hale, we talked to Alexander Rain, which he then stated to me that the plaintiff had been talking to him while he was bombarded with 10 other patients. He then was informed by Dr. Hale that this is against the policies of the Los Santos Medical Services, and he could in fact lose his job and get in big trouble for this. He then wrote up another affirmation statement saying that he would continue to be Miss Brentwood's physical
Your Honor, can I make an
therapist.
objection?
Go ahead.
What is the relevance of this? Because need I remind the court that this is a case about vehicle theft and vandalism, not what I pay or do not pay for my medical care.
Again, you tried to claim medical bills, and again, you're interrupting
Again, read the title of
Okay,
the
we're
case.
done. This subject is over. Move on, please.
Can I finish what I was stating, Your Honor?
Negative. I'm striking it from the record.
And can I please remind the counselor that I did not interrupt her during her evidence.
Counselor, this is not a playground. It does not need to be reminded. Please continue.
I have nothing further with evidence, Your Honor.
Understood. Would you like to make your closing argument?
Yes. Your Honor, during the course of this, Miss Brentwood in no way, shape, or form proved anything in any way that my client, Miss Victoria Grimm, was in fact the one to steal her vehicle. In fact, all she has is speculation and beliefs.
I have a question. Sorry, I was shouting.
Trooper, while you're there, these people need to sit down.
And please stop smoking.
You guys, please stop smoking and sit down, please. Thank you, guys.
All right, continue.
Thank you. All she has is speculation and beliefs that my client did it. She has no actual proof. In fact, when asked about the Twitter picture that was posted, that question was asked and answered that in a very valid way. I asked that the court please find in favor of my client, Miss Victoria Grimm, and that this case be dismissed. Thank you.
Okay. We're going to take 5 to 10 minutes in recess.
Your Honor.
Yes?
If I may say one last thing.
Negative. You've had your closing argument, as is the defense. It's now our turn to make the ruling. That's it.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Trooper, if you could sort out that $10,000 contempt for Councillor Brentwood while we're in chambers.
Excuse us.
Yes, sir. You got it, bro?
Walk over you. Heels hurt.
Okay, it's me.
Hi, Maria.
Hola. All right, I'm gonna do that.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I have a question.
No, you can't object to clothing. Look at my dumpy, Barb. Wait, who objected to the clothing statement?
All right, there's your dick.
I mean, you can't beat Barb. Just saying.
What? What? I just vomited inside a little.
Nunez, please.
I believe that Councilor Nunez has hit on you.
What are you saying?
He said that you can't beat your dumpy.
Nunez, if you ever... Give me a second. Move.
Oh, clear the way, clear the way. She's gonna hit him, she's gonna hit him.
Nunez, I will charge your ass with contempt. Sit down.
Yo.
Yes, hey, yo, court's on a recess. I don't think you can right now.
That's my job, okay? My job.
Hell yeah. We, the people of the jury.
Careful where you sit up there. There was a dead body.
Time Barb did not be a MILF.
That is correct. If this was charged as guilt, we would have agreed.
Yeah, she old as fuck.
Wait, is this the real?
What is she doing? It's not the real one.
What is she doing?
Huh?
Oh, wait.
Dead
is that
body.
real? Okay, got it.
Who's dead?
I did. I say I was quit, but I still kept my job. Thank you.
Barb also murdered someone and she still got her job.
Didn't murder someone.
Hey, Barb. Barb.
Barb.
So Barb's good court is after this, right?
Yep.
Job offer.
Shut up. Stop me.
Order in the court, please. Firstly, I want to thank everyone for attending today. In a very interesting case with both sides presenting interesting arguments in different fashions. I want to start by referencing a few points before issuing my final ruling. The first is that to present a case like this, there needs to be foundation. There is a distinct lack of foundation. For example, Sometimes there is physical injuries mentioned where there is a lack of medical report. There is also information regarding lack of wages or loss of wages where there is no financial information present. There's all little things like that that add up to what this is. At this time, I am dismissing this case in the favor of the defense, Victoria Grimm. I will also note in my ruling, and this is due to lack of foundation, but also that in future, and this is a precedent, witness list must be stated on the case. There's to be no deviation from that going forward. So case dismissed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned. I would smack my gavel, but I forgot to bring it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Come in.
I'd also like to thank the audience for mostly behaving. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Y'all been
You're
lovely.
welcome.
You're welcome.
Exactly
Except
what
for
we
the
want to see.
lovely people that brought a dead body.
What do you mean? Look at all of us. Are we dead?
It's
Yeah, do I look dead to you?
It's Los
I don't think
Santos.
we're
Can
dead.
You expect anything different?
You're
Yeah, I'm
not,
not
but
dead.
somebody was belching and smelt horrible.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
ate bad tacos.
How does a dead person belch?
Can I do it now?
Do you want to give me her?
Very noisy.
Do you want me to give her the contempt of court now?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have already done it. $10,000.
Cool. Stay there.
I don't know.
Is this where we bring the guns and hold Barb up for court now?
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Okay, I'm
Chief
gonna sign you $10,000.
Justice.
I already got my charge.
No, you Let's go. didn't.
Yes, I did.
She's already
Oh,
got
yeah,
her
go.
charge. I took care of it.
Yeah, maybe look at her record.
Yeah.
I think he said.
Barb,
that he
you
was
need to
still
come here
looking
because you're
into it.
being held up for
Ian.
hood court.
Thank you for coming,
I
girl.
can't really hear you.
I said I think he was
All
still
right.
looking.
What was
into
the
it.
date, guys? I don't know any of the
okay.
info.
Oh fuck. It was like today.
Okay, where were you today?
Well.
Nothing to say, Barb.
Hello, darling.
What's up?
Nothing too much.
Alright, everyone
I'm just
clap.
curious as to why my position was
they
questioned
had
on the
that
stand
after
and
all
if
the
there's
open court
something that I
stuff, so
don't know.
think everything's over now.
No, I don't know either. I was surprised.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
Get us out of these
Coming through, excuse me, coming through.
I just like to walk very slow.
Let's go to bed.
What's wrong, Barb?
That is a valid thing to do.
Oh, God.
But tripping is not.
Have fun. Don't get caught.
Amanda.
Is there a reason so many
Yeah.
people are on this side of the
For
bar?
a few minutes, I may need to speak to you. I just want to check something with the Chief Justice.
Yeah, and I need to speak to you too. Yes.
Yeah, let's get rid of everybody on this side of the bar that doesn't need to be over here, okay?
Quinn
Hold on, I
Davis's
can-
position.
What was that?
Why did you bring up Quinn
I
Davis's
need it on the side of the
position
bar, he's
within
not wrong.
LSMS?
Excuse me, sir.
Uh,
we met.
Needed
Justice
to
Figueroa.
find out,
Oh, pleasure to meet
just
you,
for the
sir.
record.
Yeah, let's clear the side of the bar, can we?
Yeah, let's. Everyone who doesn't need to be here, let's get out of here. Let's go, please. Thank you. The only people I want to see
That's
here
all.
are justices, arbiters, and clerks.
Please,
Thank
everyone,
you.
please exit the courtroom in an orderly
You
fashion.
can stay with me.
What? A flashlight.
What about moving
What about
across?
custodial?
Justice James.
What about custodian?
Orderly fashion, please leave the courthouse.
Who's that behind the stand? What's going on up here?
Oh, so technically you can't stay then. Good luck.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Get out of here.
I love you. Thank you for being kind of witnessing the
Somebody do this.
debauchery.
Somebody find this man, will you?
Please.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Tots.
RPG free zone.
Just get him out of my
Said he
courtroom.
has
I
to
never
talk
would
to
have
the
thought I would.
justices first.
Don't find him. Just get him out of here.
Hiya?
Are you free?
I'm up at Sandy.
Okay.
Why?
I was gonna ask you to come down here as well.
I mean, I can in a bit, but I'm kind of doing a bunch of outpatient stuff at the moment.
Okay, so. Because I don't know how long you're gonna be there for, so.
I mean, who else is at court that you know?
All the lawyers are in meetings. Amanda's weird.
Oh, okay, go figure.
She called into question one of the paramedic, like one of the EMS's positions in court, and for some bizarre reason to justify his position.
Okay, well, we can talk about that tomorrow, sweetie. Okay. You sound really tired.
Yeah.
Sky says hi.
Hi, Sky.
Okay.
Tell
So
her
I will.
Tell her, ask her to remember what she missed.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Tell her I
Okay.
love her, but she did miss.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi.
You're still awake?
Yeah, the court case just finished.
Okay.
My Taurus
what?
has been stolen.
I know. Do you need a ride home?
Yeah.
Okay, I can come get you, okay?
I don't want to disturb you whilst you're at work.
I'm in meetings, so I'd love to get out of meetings.
Yeah, I want to go home.
Okay. Okay, I can let you know what I have update for you then when I see you, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Bye.
Hello, Aya.
Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
Oh, how are you?
Tired.
That bad?
Nope. Have fun. Bye, Becky. Hello?
Hi.
Whoa.
Willow, look at this license plate. I'm surprised nobody took it.
Hello.
Hi.
So, I told him to stay away from my family, and he said that he didn't want to start any trouble, and he apologized. And he just is friendly sometimes, and said sorry, and he said no issues with me. So. Told him it would be the one time I asked him nicely.
Just lost the point of huge levels of creepiness. And, well, not creepiness, it was uncomfortableness.
Yeah. Who won the court case?
Amanda Smith.
Amanda didn't. What was the case for?
Even Amanda Victoria going stolen her car, police radar and everything. But it was dismissed because of lack of foundation.
Mm-hmm.
They were both bickered a lot, like huge amounts. It wasn't great.
Interesting.
But Kylie was also being blindsided by the fact that Amanda was calling up witnesses that because they didn't have a witness list.
Mm.
So it's been blindsided. Which is unfair.
Hey,
Why
watch
you
out.
trying to hit us? I'm gonna have way too many cars soon. Hey, so if I should ever, cease to exist, what car do you want?
No, we're not going through that.
Why? I'm about to get all of Santora's cars. Like, I'm
properties.
Yeah, let's not even talk about that. You know how much taxes I'm gonna have to pay for all this?
Well, why don't you give a key to... Because if you want to do it, you can give a key to somebody else and then rent it out.
I'll probably rent one of them. I don't know what I want to do with Santora's place, honestly.
But you don't have to own both of them, you can own one of them.
You stay safe, okay?
Vanessa's at Sandy.
I know. I saw her.
I will say that... Yeah, if you want to keep the property taxes down, give a key to... Maybe give a key to Rachel to one of them.
Why Rachel? She has a house!
She does, but it's not under her... She's not the main property owner.
Oh, I see. No, I'm saying like the taxes to transfer it over to me.
Oh, have they?
No, I'm not. No, Becky told me like make sure you have a lot of money because each car, each house is gonna have a tax added on for the paperwork.
I can supply some of that money.
Well, there's also 140 in the org, so I'm not worried about it.
When is that happening? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Has it been approved yet?
It was submitted on Tuesday. I can check if it was approved today, actually. It looks like it was approved by Justice Phillips to be executed, so it can be whenever Becky.
Okay, I'm gonna put
gets,
60,000 into the org, and then.
You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it yet.
Well, I know that Becky was around, so you can text her. Get it over with. And then if there's 60,000 left over, I'll take 60,000 out. That's fine.
Or have the anxious. I'm not gonna bother her. I'll let her come to me. I'll let her come to me. I don't want to bother her because she's already had a bad enough day.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess there's just some questions about how some of her lawyers have handled something in her firm, so.
What do you mean related to the court case that just happened?
No, we're just related to Maria's stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story. I wasn't really paying attention, so I'll have to ask for it. It's just. It's not. She essentially had a court case that didn't get filed correctly. And then the statute of limitations passed, so nothing can be done.
Wait, I was told by Cricket that where she was informed was that they were just waiting for lost wages.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why Cricket's involved, but...
Because Cricket's one of the directors.
Like I said, I don't know, that's Maria. I honestly don't know enough to answer any questions. Or Rachel, because she was paying attention. Alright.
But...
Oh boy. I better... Yeah, I better go. Someone's there,
Okay.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.